What up guys, Joe Tomato here and welcome to a new series about my Battle of the Bulge trip for 2017. The Bulge trip is going to start today and I'm really excited. It's gonna be a 7-day trip in the Ardennes. Basically we're staying in Luxembourg and we're just gonna do things. I'm gonna make videos, I'm gonna make mini documentaries. This trip is basically about showing you where to go in the Ardennes, how to travel the Ardennes, good places to visit, and I'm just gonna combine it everything with history and with culture and local stuff. So that is my goal. It's gonna be 7 days. I'm gonna make different videos, different type of videos, but that's just gonna be very interesting. And today, as the first video, I'm gonna go pick up my dad right now, and then for the first video we're going to I'm gonna show you guys the Belgium part of the Ardennes, basically La Roche. It's a village in Belgium. We're going there and I'm gonna show you guys around. I'm gonna show you guys what you can do there and where to go from La Roche into the Ardennes and see other stuff. So that's what I focus on today, and it's gonna be a vlog slash documentary type of video. So I hope you guys are excited. The next videos are going to be interesting as well. I'm really going to put my effort into them, and well, it's the first video. I think it's time to go. So thank you guys for watching, and let's start with the trip in 3, 2, 1, go! Alright guys, we're standing in the village of La Roche. We have arrived in the Ardennes, and basically I want to show you guys around the village and tell you guys some more about it. It's this is a very old town, and well, you can see by its nature, it is beautiful, guys. I love the architecture in this village, and most people go here because they go canoeing, they go camping, they go hiking. Whatever, but this village also has a lot of World War II history, and that's why I like it so much. It's been part of the Battle of the Bulge for more than 2 weeks, almost since the beginning of the Battle of the Bulge. It was liberated by the troops of the 51st Highland Division, British, and the 84th US Infantry Division, also known as the Rail Splitters. And there's just a lot of monuments here. First of all, it's the M4A1 Sherman tank right here. Very beautiful tank, very beautiful monument. On top, you cannot really see it, but on top on there, on the ridge, there's a 17-pounder M10 self-propelled gun, also called the Achilles 17-pounder. A very beautiful gun, tank, self-propelled gun, whatever how you want to call it. And then we have this M4A1 Sherman tank. It's so beautiful. Another thing that you have here is the museum. It's the Battle of the Bulge Museum, which focuses on basically this area during the Battle of the Bulge. And they have a lot of items. They have a lot of German items. They have a whole floor dedicated to German items and a whole floor dedicated to American material. So I really suggest that. Another thing about La Roche, it is about it's 30 minute drive from Bastogne. It's pretty much the center of the northern shoulder of the Battle of the Bulge, and you can just go from La Roche. You can go anywhere you want. And of course, there's a beautiful shopping street, the village center, which you can see right here. And my dad should be here, somewhere over there. So we're gonna have some coffee, we're gonna enjoy ourselves, and then I'm just gonna show you guys around. Alright guys, so we're standing at this crossroad, as you guys can see, and this is a coal brush painting, and this is just a beautiful then and now that's here in the streets of La Roche. And basically this is what I told you guys, this is where the 84th Infantry Division met with the 51st Highland Division. It was the 1st Battalion of the Black Watch Regiment, and this is just so cool. Look at this. This painting is made from a real picture, and the museum is just right here down the corner. You guys can see it in the back right there. So if you want to visit it, this is where the first Allied troops met with each other. The British Army and the American Army met with each other on 11th of January 1945. And basically the first German troops were in this area around December 18th. So you can count right now how many days. more than like 3 weeks it had been occupied. So that's really crazy. So if you guys want to know more about which units fought here and how everything went during the Battle of the Bulge, basically the 116th Panzer Division, the German Panzer Division, fought here in this area, swept through it. They fought against elements of the 75th Infantry Division, the 83rd, 84th Infantry Division, US of course. But I will leave a link down in the description. You can read everything about this area, about the Hoton area, about the La Roche area, and it's very interesting. I highly suggest you do that if you are going to stay in this area. I'm not going to stay in this area. But I will definitely try and research this area for further documentaries, but not for today. So there's a link down in the description, go and read that, and you will find yourself with a lot of knowledge about this area. So yeah, right now we're going back to the car on our way to Bastogne. Just gonna try and show you guys how easy it is to get there, because it's really easy. It's like a 30-minute drive, and you have everything. From here, from La Roche, you can also go to Houffalize, you can also go to Field Salm, you can go to the northern parts of the Battle of the Bulge, you can follow the Jochen Piper tour, his route, you can follow that. This is just at the center of the northern shoulder, and you can just easily follow that, so yeah. Since I already showed you guys how easy it is to get to Bastogne, I'm not really showing that, but I got some tips for you when you're in this area. First of all, you should read upon the Parcus Crossroads. The Parcus Crossroad is a crossroad to the northeast of La Roche. It's, I think, a 15-minute drive from La Roche, but a lot of action took place there when the first Germans arrived in that area. And from the road from the Parcus Crossroads, which is right now called Baraque de Fraiture, that's the name of the crossroads at the moment. From there to La Roche, you can spot an enormous amount of foxholes and positions along that main road in the woods. So in the woods, besides that road, you can spot foxholes. So I really suggest to read upon that and visit the woods there. Second, there are 2 museums you can visit. The one that is about the Malmedy massacre at Bagnères near Malmedy. I really suggest you guys to visit that museum, and I suggest you guys to visit the museum in La Glaise, which is all about that area. And I'm pretty sure that from La Roche it's less than an hour of driving. It's probably 30 minutes, 50 minutes, 45 minutes driving, and you will have an amazing experience. And well, links down in the description, links and tips down in the description. Visit these places if you're in the area, and I hope you guys are having a great trip. Okay. Alright guys, tip number 2 for traveling the Ardennes is, I would say, the best idea is to just go to a camping site, because a camping site is so much cheaper than a hotel or a bed and breakfast. Basically, at a camping site, you can stay here for like 2 weeks for the same price as staying in a bed and breakfast for like 5 days or something. And especially for younger people like me, staying in a camping site, just having a tent. That's our tent is standing right there. It's so much cheaper, and there are a lot of good camping sites in the Ardennes. We are standing at the village of Wallendorf, just like last year, and the reason for that is just because we are familiar here, and it has everything that I want to film. It has everything that I want to film this week. It has it nearby, so of course that's why I chose this place. Now, this is a very interesting place because you've seen me wearing the cap with the 18th Infantry Division patch, and the 18th Infantry Division crossed this river right here. To be precisely, just from here, from Wallendorf, all along the line at the beginning of February 1945, after the Battle of the Bulge. This area has been part of the front line, the front line of the Second World War, the Western Front, for 5 months at least. So a lot of things happened here. There has been a lot of activity, but my videos are not going to be all about this area. I just want to show you guys that, you know, we're having a camping site. You can have a cheap trip to the Ardennes, Battle of the Bulge, without a lot of costs. All you need is a bed, place to sleep, a tent. You need food, and there are a lot of good supermarkets out here which have a lot of cheap stuff. So, you know, especially I suggest that for people who are 18 years old, you want to travel to the Ardennes. Of course, for people from the United States, it's gonna be difficult. I suggest you rent an apartment or something. But if you're from Europe, if you're from the Netherlands, if you're from Germany, if you're from France, wherever you're from, and you can travel to this part of the world with a car, get yourself a tent, especially if you don't have a lot of money to save. So that way you can go to these areas, you can research the areas, you can visit all of this. It is so much cooler. And the thing is, you're giving up a little bit of luxury, but you're closer to living in the wild. You're closer to a life outside than staying in a luxury apartment. Like, it's gonna be a crazy experience. Many people don't like camping because they don't want to give up their comfort. But hey, man, I would say, man, you should give that a try. If you really want to experience something, get a tent, go to the battlefields, sleep on the battlefields, and just experience this whole thing as something amazing. Look at the area I'm in. It's such a beautiful country. And I'm just gonna do my best. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit around. Tomorrow is gonna be a day full of probably metal detecting. I'm not quite sure though. I have some very specific research that I want to do, so that's what I'm going to focus on as well. On Tuesday we have an appointment at the Diekirch Museum. It's going to be fantastic. And then over the week I will have documentaries about Bastogne, about the 28th Infantry Division, and I will probably try and do something in this area as well. So that's gonna be great. Hope you guys like the first part of the video of the Battle of the Bulge trip. I'm just gonna continue and see I will show you guys whatever comes up, and from tomorrow, from the second videos, we're gonna have a little bit more structure. So yeah, guys, let's go and see ya over there. All right, guys, we're standing here at Hill 313 south of Echternach, and this hill is special to me because for my bachelor history bachelor thesis, my final thesis to graduate, I studied 45 letters of First Lieutenant Orvin E. Nelson. He was in 3rd Battalion. He was in M Company during the first phase of the Battle of the Bulge, and in I Company during the second phase of the Battle of the Bulge. But basically, he wrote 2 letters during the first days, during the first phase of the Ardennes. So he wrote one letter on December 24th and December 28th, and of course on the 29th. But basically I printed out his letters from December 24th and December 28th that he wrote to his wife. And during my battlefield tour, my very first battlefield tour, which I had 3 weeks ago, I went to this hill to tell people a story, to tell them the story of Nelson. And I also put one of the letters that I printed out. I put them right here in the basket with the American flag pinned between on the sides, in the side rings. But someone took care of it. Someone put it right here, much better for display. Put stones on it so the water wouldn't go in the plastic sheet. And this is so cool. Someone took care of my letter and made it readable for everyone. This is very cool. So thanks to the person who did this. To the family of Orvan E. Nelson. His letters are reaching people. And I'm so glad that people that I'm able to share his story to other people, that I'm able to share Nelson's story. Who Nelson never thought that someone would ever read his letters that he wrote during the Battle of the Bulge. It's crazy. So yeah, just a little heads up. Making changes in the world, guys. This is cool, so cool. Alright guys, if you enjoyed these type of videos, this small Battle of the Bulge trip advices, tips, videos, then leave a like, leave a comment, make sure you subscribe and watch and stay tuned until the next video, because next video we're going to visit the German West Wall, the Siegfried Line. So if you guys are excited, subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, salute, and see you next time. Bye bye.